How's it going, guys? Happy Friday. And in particular, a special Friday because this begins Alterac Valley Call to Arms in Wrath of the Lich King Classic pre-patch. So if you guys happen to the game, you can see here in your calendar, starting today on September 9th, lasting until September 13th, we will be gaining 50% increased honor from Alterac Valley. So in this video, what we're going to do is a quick game to show you how to maximize honor in AV. And at the end of the video, we'll show you what it is that I'm going to be sending my honor on this weekend in particular. So if you guys watched the past videos, you know already that I am completely geared on terms of Brutal on my mage that I had boosted on the 31st. So you might be wondering, well, what's the point of going into Alterac Valley? You could level alts and get their gear in there as well. You can get some experience if you're leveling like, 60 to 70. But you can also get some mounts as well, which is very nice. I've been riding around the same horse now, and I definitely would like to get a new mount. So what we're going to do here is hop into a game and show you guys what you can do to maximize your honor. And then at the end of the game, we're going to head on over and pick up the mount. So if you're in Stormwind, what you want to do is head over to this location here. Lieutenant Carter, the War Mount Quartermaster, sells 5 different PvP mounts that you're able to purchase for 16,650 honor. And we will show you what they look like now. If you hop over to CurseForge, you're able to pick up an add-on called Atlas Loot, which I'm sure a lot of you are already familiar with. Atlas Loot will show you what's available in terms of like dungeons and things like this for gear. But in the top left, you can go over to Select Module. In the drop down, hit PvP. And then on the right side, select Subcategory. You can hit Mounts under the General tab. Now, looking at these mounts, there are 5 available for 16,650 honor. You can get the Black War Ram, which I think looks pretty good. I may end up picking this up, but definitely not first. I think it looks a little bit better for like smaller scaled characters like gnomes or dwarfs, for example. You're also able to pick up the Black Battle Strider, which I don't really have a big interest in picking up personally, so I don't think I'll be buying this. And there's 3 other mounts, but first and foremost, guys, picking up graveyards. So if you're able to pick up a graveyard, once it gets captured, you will get 141 honor. This is a snowfall graveyard, and it serves 2 purposes. One, obviously, is getting the honor, which is really nice, obviously. But more importantly, it's for your team strategy. So if you have... Oh, I got an achievement. If you have, for example, the Horde backcapping, and they're taking all the graveyards and the towers, and you die, you're going to spawn all the way up at Dun Boldar at the Storm Pike graveyard. And as we all know from experience here, it is the run of death to try to get back from that, and it's just not a lot of fun. So definitely want to capture that graveyard as soon as possible. Once it caps, you do get some honor. So you can see here we got 121 honor points. Sometimes it seems like it gives you the honor right away. Sometimes it seems like you don't get it. So let's see if we can 1v1 this DK here. Now, once my shield breaks, he will be frozen. So I'm just going to kite him a little bit here. I'm going to spell steal his buff. Put him in a deep freeze and he immuned it. He's probably getting an anti-magic shell here unless he already used it. Ooh, that's a nice big crit. Yeah. You get crit like that, you don't really come back from it. So honorable kills, guys, will give you some honor as well. You can see here 27 points. That's definitely more than usual. I think you only get like 18 or something like that, but during the call to arms, getting 27 is phenomenal. So definitely get as many kills as possible. One thing you can do is check your map after the Gelv gets pulled. And you can see here we do have a team going back to back cap. We have 3 people still alive. So let's go ahead and check on them and see if we can help a little bit. Why this is helpful here is, as you can see over here on the right side, there are timers. So basically you want to reset these timers on the opposing faction's towers. If you're able to do this, it's super helpful because basically whoever towers go down first, they'll be able to pull the boss faster. And if you're able to pull the boss kind of first, basically, with lower reinforcements, then you're going to have a better chance of killing him and winning the game. So definitely, if you're able to get a team together to backcap, check that out. We have another DK here as well. He anti-magic shield right away, which is unfortunate for him. Now we're able to spell steal his buffs. Put him into a nice long deep freeze that he's not going to be able to AMS out of unless he has a trinket. And hit him for a nice 2349. Oh, he did silence me. And the paladin had wings up. Oh, that blink didn't take me very far. So once again, honorable kill, guys, will get you some honor. That one only gave us 20, and then we got 10, I guess, for the assist. So it does seem to vary a little bit, which is fine as well. And now what you could do here is after you push for Stonehearth Bunker, you could go over to the graveyard and see if that's possible to grab. A lot of times you will find Horde defending it. Yeah, so they have one there, and I'm by myself. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to kind of go back here and just show you guys what else you can do to maximize your honor. So, looking over an add-on here, again, you can get it from CurseForge. This one's called Nova Instance Tracker. You can see here I had started about 11, 25 games played, and on average, we're getting right around like 1,000 honor. You can still see, like, even on losses, we're getting like 600, 600, 700, 789. So it's definitely still good honor even if you don't happen to win the game. What it really comes down to in terms of honor gained is like the two most important things is going to be towers and then kills. So if you have towers go down, you get something like 141 honor, and there's 4 major towers to go down before you usually pull the boss. So for example, you can see here we've had some wins where we only got 685 honor. In that instance, it's more than likely that we pulled the final boss with only 2 towers down, which does not maximize honor gained. What you want to do is usually wait. Oh no, it's a big horde bull. You want to usually wait until you have all 4 towers down. Each tower that drops, you get something like 141 honor. So the more towers that drop before you pull, the more honor that you will gain as well. I guess we can help Tower Point out here. Probably close this add-on, huh?
I don't have a target.
AMS off the BK right away. And we do have a paladin here. We're gonna spell steal that buff. Nice big 3k crit.
That's still recharging. I need a target.
And a nice 1760 crit as well. Definitely want to grab this graveyard back. We don't need them spawning this close to our towers, and it looks like the paladin's gonna be grabbing the adds. So while he's grabbing the adds, I'll start capping the tower. Hopefully they don't get a graveyard res. Ooh, they did. Let's see if the DK goes for the paladin or me. Just gonna chuck an ice bolt at him just to slow him down. He's probably gonna death grip me. There's the AMS, pretty early AMS as he's slowly walking away. And the death grip should be coming up here soon. No? He's gonna keep kiting him. Kinda looks like he's RP walking away. Pops him a cooldown since he's got a paladin friend. Gonna steal that buff as well. Gonna silence the paladin and nice quick kills. And that's the end of the game. So nice quick 9-minute game. You can see here we're able to get 1,205 honor, and you know, a lot of times you'll get between like 1,000 and 1,200 for wins, so it's definitely worth hopping in to Alterac Valley for this weekend. You can see I only had 2 kills, so it's not like I had a lot of kills to get a lot more honor, but I did have 10 assists, which is great, as well as 2 graveyards assaulted. So that's able to get you a little bit more honor the more that you do. So the big things that you want to do is graveyards, towers, and getting kills, and make sure that you're doing these daily quests as well. A lot of times people will share it. You can see the zombie event is going on in Stormwind, so a lot of death and decay. So when you get to the BG, if you don't have the daily quest or if you've already done it, you can just ask somebody to share it. It does usually give a couple of gold, which is nice. 2 gold, 2 gold. I was able to farm up like, you know, 50 some gold today because I played like 24 games. So 24 at 2 gold a piece, sometimes even 3 gold, almost 4 there. You're able to get a pretty decent amount, so that's pretty sweet. In terms of another add-on you can get from CurseForge, it was Deadly Boss Mods PVP edition. So if you get the PVP Deadly Boss Mods, you'll be able to get the tower cooldowns and countdown timers, and you can share that in your chat for your team to kind of know what's going on. So definitely helpful to have. You can see, for example, like if a tower gets taken, it'll notify you. So in the description down below, guys, you will see where you can go to get the Quartermaster. In this example, she's not here, obviously, because one of the zombies had probably killed her. So we'll have to wait for her to respawn. That's kind of unfortunate, but yeah. Again, guys, I will put in the description below where you can find her. This is what she looks like on her horse right outside of the PvP vendor area. And I know I had a few people asking me in my last video as well, where do you go to purchase the PvP gear? So if you head into this room here, you'll have an NPC who is usually alive standing right here that you can purchase the brutal gear from. And this is where you can buy like the legacy older gear. It's cheaper, but it's not really worth it. If you're able to purchase like the high-end brutal gear like this one, it'll last you between like level 75 to 77 for leveling up in Wrath expansion. So if you want to purchase these items, you can see here that they're not super expensive. If we're able to farm up, you know, 24.65 just from like 23, 24 games, then it's really not too bad in terms of getting your gear for your new tune. Say if you just boosted, or if you have a fresh level 70 that you just got in the pre-patch. Now it's definitely time to level. A lot of people are really happy with how fast the leveling has been since the Joyous Journeys buff mixed with a 30% reduction in experience needed to level with the pre-patch. So it's been super fun. We've been leveling up some characters as well, which I can do some videos for you guys too if you want to see that. But another thing that you can do as well is check out some pets. So I have a video up recently where I showed that you can go out and purchase these pets and sell them. I was able to make 400 gold an hour by just reselling these pets. You're also able to get an achievement called Plenty of Pets as well. So if you're into achievements, you can do that. I definitely really like this Phoenix Hatchling. I was able to get this from Heroic Magister's Terrace. I've been running that a lot for the mount. So if you guys want to get another mount as well, you can check out Atlas Loot, go to Dungeons and Raids, and then check out Magister's Terrace. And you can see that the final boss on the Heroic version does drop the Swift White Hawkstrider. Definitely a cool mount. It's something that I've been farming for every single day on 2 different 70s to try to get. So hopefully we'll be able to get that to drop here pretty soon. And it also drops his pet, which is pretty cool. I definitely like the pet a lot. It's something I rolled for against my buddy, and I was able to roll 8 higher than him, so he was a little upset that I got it, but, you know, it is what it is. For you guys that play retail, you'll know that you can use these pets to do, like, battle, kind of like Pokemon. That's not implemented into Classic at the moment, but it will be coming eventually. So if you want to collect the pets now, more or less just for, like, cosmetic reasons, it's always fun to kind of have a cool little different pet following you. And, again, if you check out my previous video, down below, you guys will see where you can get these pets. I show you can purchase a lot of these pets for just a couple of silver, and a lot of these pets are going on the auction house for like, I don't know, 15 gold. Some of them are going for something as high as like 45 gold, for example. I think like this mana wormling right here is going for 65, and it's a pretty cool looking pet, especially as like a mage having a mana wormling following you around. I think that's pretty sweet. It kind of looks like an eel or something, just floating in the sky. But if you're like a blood elf or something, you can see how this would be cool. I think that'd be pretty sweet. But here's the tiger. Not the one that we're going to be getting, but definitely the model. Just a different color. So hopefully this PvP vendor spawns here shortly. And if you guys want, I will kind of leave a link down below where you can just hop right to the PvP mount spawning. All these ghouls have been killing stuff and kind of gonna be picking up here the next few weeks. It's gonna get a little bit worse, so I would definitely suggest staying away from the cities after Tuesday. There's gonna be an increase in the zombie invasion, so you have to be dealing with that a little bit more as well. You can see why I want to get mounts. Right now I only have the standard mounts, the Griffin, the Whalebone Glider from the boost, as well as the Phase Hunter from the boost, the Griffin, and then just another brown steed. I didn't purchase the other ones because I was kind of saving up my gold for dual spec, and I guess I could go over and buy them if I wanted to, but I just haven't really been interested in doing that. But these mounts that you get from the PvP vendor, again, we can look them over in the add-ons. So Atlas Loot, PvP, mounts, Black War Ram, which is like the dwarf mount that you get when you play the dwarf race. The Black Battle Strider, which you get when you play the gnome race. Black War Steed when you play the human race. Reigns of the Black War Tiger, that's the Night Elf race. And then the Black War Elk from the Draenei race. So, pretty cool to be able to get these mounts. I was really hoping to be able to farm enough to get 2 of them at once for the video, but I do have some things to do today, so I won't be able to kind of stay on to get them. I was only able to get 2462, 625, but I could do another video to show, you know, what the other ones look like if you guys are interested. But the first one that we're going to buy here is going to be Reigns of the Black War Tiger. You can see all of them here were 16650. And this is the one that I've been farming for today. So we got in our bags. See all that honor just deplete. That's really unfortunate, but Call in the Cavalry achievement unlocked. Obtain one of the war mounts through the honor system. I didn't even realize that you get an achievement for that. That's sweet. Now let's mount up and see what our mount looks like. Hopefully we don't get attacked by a zombie while we're doing this. Nice. Always cool to have a human on a tiger, I think. It's just a little bit different than the horse. So definitely happy to get this, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me until the vendor had showed up. Took a little bit there because of the zombie invasion. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And we will be doing some more videos in the next couple of days. So if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we next put out a video as well. And in the comments down below, any videos that you want to see in particular that you want to see made, definitely let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, and I appreciate any feedback in terms of like what content you guys would like to see. I go over things like talents or classes or whatever, stuff like that. So definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And now we're able to celebrate getting this tiger after just a couple of hours in Alterac Valley on the Call to Arms weekend. So I hope you guys enjoy your Alterac Valleys this weekend. If you want to group up, I am on Paggle, and we can get into some groups and do some BGs together as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stop by for the next video that should be coming up in the next day. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.